What's your rating, Kush? Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna resend it. Hmm. You won that game, didn't you? Hmm. It was a good win. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Can't be mad at that.
Live from Dodger Stadium in
All
early
right, Kush, good
baseball
luck, bro.
on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Here's George Springer to start it off.
For Toronto, the designated hitter, George Springer.
That one finds the zone, and that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman snags it on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all.
1 ball.
Props to him for getting this far.
And a good eye there.
2-2 the count.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Strike 1.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 100. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Shortstop.
Here's Mookie Betts now. And first offering is fouled off. Gausman, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Clement makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ohtani back to work. Ohtani in his 8th season, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That hit him.
That ball got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike one. And that's downstairs and outside. Second inning here, no score. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Ernie Clement. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in LA, here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out there to center. Varsho makes the grab, 1 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. Muncy digs in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. That one at triple digits.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground to 3rd. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, designated hitter George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. In there for strike 3. And
He's
safe.
in there, he's safe.
It's a stolen base.
Now
Down the
batting,
number 2
second
hitter,
baseman,
Bo
Bo
Bichette.
Bichette.
He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
If I'm at the dish
0-1
right now,
down.
I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Outside low, ball 1. Jimenez, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now batting.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir
1 for
Guerrero
1. He tripled
Jr.
in his first trip. Pitch misses
0-1,
there,
no strike.
and it's 1-0. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a
That's
slider
ball 2.
misses down and away. That one down the line,
Foul.
and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Cut on and miss. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. Back here at Chavez
Leading
Ravine.
off for
And
the
now
Dodgers,
Teoscar Hernandez.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss as he was
0-1.
out front that time.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Enrique Hernandez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1 down, base is empty. And takes low for ball 1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Comes a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Andy
Ball,
Pajes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Man at first, 1 away. Slider right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the
2
dirt.
balls,
And
2
now 2
strikes.
balls and 2 strikes. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting.
Here's a switch hitter,
Second
Tommy
baseman,
Edman.
Tommy
Led off the game with a strikeout. First
Counts
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. On to the 4th.
Leading
Now
off
the Toronto
for Toronto,
4-hole hitter,
center
Dalton
fielder,
Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1
0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. That one fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One down, base is empty. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Nathan Lucas digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Sliced hard but foul. Base knock, center field. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Barger swings through it for strike 1. That one is upstairs.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Way out front for strike 2. Kirk on second. Lucas over at first with one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement, went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. That one the other way. Edman tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Off the mark there, ball 1.
That's ball 2.
And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1 there. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late swing, foul to the left. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-1.
0-1 now. Fair ball. 1 runs in.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So Pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. This one smoked, could be trouble. Shohei to the plate and scores. It's 2-0.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Max Muncy. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette brings it in, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Ohtani back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. And he chases that one below the zone.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And that just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That misses. 1-0.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base. But this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Safe at
2
second,
strikes.
and he easily steals the bag. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Foul ball there.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
1-2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 1 for 2.
Guerrero Jr.
Line to left. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here in L.A. and Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Kike Hernandez.
Foul ball. And ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a fun
Ball
fact.
two.
Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los
2-1.
Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built.
2-2 the count.
When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Swings and misses, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Pages goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the batting order turns over, and here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a foul straight back.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. Ball
Ball,
one,
that's
no
out.
strikes. Fastball for a strike at 95. And
Ball.
Mookie takes.
What's a good pitch there?
We got 2 balls.
Really had some
1 strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that's the 3rd out. All right, we go to the
Leading off
top
for
half of
Toronto,
inning number
center fielder,
6.
Dalton
And now the
Varsho.
Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Up and
Ball.
in, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Just
Nope.
missed. And that
Ball 3.
misses. 3-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Now
Here's the
batting,
catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Now batting, right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And the
Ball
first
one, no
offering
strike.
is not close. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that's in
Two
the
balls,
dirt.
one strike.
Just
That's ball
missed. That's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly
Up
for him right
next for the
there.
Blue
Once you get the
Jays,
ball
left
by the
fielder,
pitcher, there's a
Addison
lot of base hits up
Barker.
the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
New arm out of the bullpen, Anthony Banda.
Now pitching
Still a lot
for
of
the
game
Dodgers,
left, and this game could go
number
either way.
43,
So this is a big
Anthony
opportunity for him to
Banda.
get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Digging in, Addison Barker. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count. Ball.
And 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang
One
in
ball,
there with that
2
front
strikes.
side against this left-handed breaking ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lucas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. In the air out towards right center. Varsho on the move. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over
Up
that
next
first pitch
for the
fastball.
Dodgers,
Just barely missed it.
hitter,
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty
0-1.
there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That
Ball
one inside, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging.
Now batting, the catcher, Will
And up to the plate
Smith.
is Will Smith. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
And it really looks like
0-1's the
these
count.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground to 3rd. That ends
Got
the
him.
inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's been tough
0-1.
for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Nice grab. The throw, and they get
He's
the
out.
out. Andres Jimenez
Now
next
batting,
up for the Blue Jays.
shortstop,
He's 2
Andres
for 2.
Jimenez.
Pitch
Count
misses
1-0.
there, and that's ball 1. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Late on that
2
fastball.
balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the
3-2.
zone, and that's ball 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good plate appearance
Inside,
there.
ball 4.
Able to take the walk, and that'll bring the
Now
tying
batting,
run to the
designated
plate.
hitter, George
And the
Springer.
batter is George Springer.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could
1-0.
find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Swings through that.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3
1-1.
strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Got him! And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Now
Bo
batting,
Bichette gets a
second
chance to
baseman,
hit.
Bo
0 for
Bichette.
3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Kirby Yates.
Number 38.
These are the spots relievers
Kirby
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Jimenez off of first with 2 away. Way outside, and it gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 7th, and now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
That one
Ball 1,
missed.
no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0. Now it's the right fielder. Teoscar
Now
Hernandez.
pitching for
0 for 2 in this one.
Number 45. Tommy Nance.
Always exciting to
Now it's
see a
1-0.
leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
No, he's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that.
Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from 3rd. Not in time. He's safe. Next to hit, Andy Pajes.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from 3rd
0-1.
and add a little insurance.
Nance throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious
0-2 the count.
velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Nance sets, fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Tommy Edman at the
Now
plate,
batting,
1 for
second
3.
baseman, Tommy Edman.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
And that one hit to first, and it gets by him. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Nance back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate. Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Ohtani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. First and second here, no outs. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Line drive. Jimenez on to second. They get one.
Got it.
There for the out. Runner scores from third. The
Got it.
tag.
Other tag.
Got him. Triple play. Wow. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Blue
We
Jays,
go to the ninth,
right fielder,
and now for the
Nathan
Jays,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for
Now
the
batting,
first
left
out
fielder,
here in the
Addison
ninth.
Barger.
Now it's going to be Addison Barger. Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty
for the Blue
quickly. No
Jays,
messing
third
around right
baseman,
there. Just a
Ernie
cookie
Clement.
down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you
That's a
get in the
block.
ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Time called now as the pitch is delivered. Oh, and Patrick Johnson, the plate umpire, he's calling a balk. Clement now in the box, comes up empty
0-1
with a
the
swing
count.
there. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting.
So up next for
Shortstop,
Toronto,
Andres
Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he gets to
0-2 the
balls
count.
that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and
1
he
ball,
just takes
2
it away.
strikes.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. The Jays down to their final strike. Two outs. Just misses the mark outside the
2
zone.
balls,
That turns
2
out to be a
strikes.
really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.